Guys, it's the year of the horse. Let's get to business. If you're new here, I'm Anais and I have been in the fashion and beauty industry for a little over 3 years, and I am here to tell you my inner monologue, to tell you my inner thoughts. And honestly, I feel like I'm someone who has had so many opinions and I have never just like sat down and talked about them all. So this is what I'm going to start doing more often. So if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe and stay along for more of my ins and outs. I feel like the beginning of the year should be the moments where we're just like chilling. We're just like seeing and learning, what did we do last year, what do I want to change, but nothing not over analyzing our lives. I feel like I have been once upon a time a self-help girly, a girly who like loved an audiobook, and don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place and I still do that every now and then. I do feel like, however, now I'm in a place where I'm like, you know what, New Year's resolutions never last, okay? Like, let's be real. When have you ever truly stuck to a New Year's resolution to the point that like it has completely transformed your life? Very, very rare. And I feel like every year I sit down and I write all these goals, and you know, not that I'm saying don't write goals, have goals for yourself, but also do not base your worth on these New Year's resolutions. So with that said, which is really funny because I'm ironically making a video talking about what I'm bringing into the new year, what I'm co-signing on this year, I feel like I'm saying all this, and this is like stuff that I'm just gonna be doing throughout the year, regardless of 2026, regardless of it being January. I want this stuff to be like just authentically me throughout time. So what am I co-signing this year, guys? I feel like 2026 is the year of like just being yourself. I feel like I'm finally at the age and kind of realizing, and I'm still working on it, but being myself is the best place to be. I trust my gut anywhere I go. So I feel like if it's anything I feel like does not serve me, places I don't want to be, I never say yes to plans that I don't want to do. And I feel like sometimes this can get misconstrued of like being like rude or maybe not showing up for people sometimes. But I feel like also like I feel like I know myself best, and this can always be mixed, but I just feel like it's the year of saying no. 2026 is the year of saying no, guys. It's the year of being like, I don't want to do that. That doesn't serve me. I'm not doing it. But also within respect, guys. Like, don't cancel on your friend's birthday just because you don't want to go. But also, like, don't go on that night out if you don't fancy it. Or say no and work more often. Like, if someone's giving you a task and you feel like you're doing every single task, say no. Say, babe, I'd love if you could do this. And I think that's fine. My second thing is I'm really trying to consume less, and that means not following trends. So hard to say. I'm sat here in a striped top and I'm literally wearing glasses that I saw on an influencer, but I feel like sometimes I'm like, do I like this because I truly like this, or do I like this because 5,000 people told me? And I feel like sometimes it makes stuff that in my life so much harder to do and pick because I'm constantly wanting approval from other people and not trusting my own instinct. And that's where it comes back to being myself. I need to learn to trust my instinct better. So therefore I need to stop following trends, which is really hard. I work in a job where it's social media and influencer marketing. My job is literally to follow trends. My job is to see what trend it is, forecast it, and get it planned and do it. But I do think because of that, it's almost messing up my internal life. And I'm sure other people feel like this because we have social media, because we have our phones now. We're always scrolling, we're always looking at what's next. And sometimes I'm like, girly, live in the moment. So guys, this is the year of just living in the moment and not following single trends. And like, do you like that trend because you like it, or do you like that trend because Susan down the road told you to? And if it's because of Susan, then rethink. But there's nothing wrong with liking a trend, as I say, but I think that it's just like truly understanding why do you have these opinions? Because I feel like sometimes I have opinions and it's no reason why I have that opinion based other than the fact that someone on TikTok showed me a video and now I have an opinion about something so random that just doesn't matter to my life. My next in has to be manifesting. Now this sounds like so hoobie-jooby, and I'm a hoobie-jooby girly. I'm gonna sit down and write my diary entry in the morning before I go work and write everything I'm grateful for. And I feel like more people should be manifesting. And especially junk journaling. I have seen junk journaling everywhere, and this is probably where I'm saying this is a trend, but it's a trend that I am co-signing on. My stamp of approval today. I believe that we should like sit down and be present within moments more often, and I think that means that we should like literally just be so grateful to be like, okay, it's a beautiful blue day out today, like how nice is that, and oh my god, I get to drink water today. I feel like there's so much going on in the world currently, and I feel like sometimes it's nice to be able to be aware that like just the little things you're grateful for. And I feel like sometimes I undermine what I do, as in like I'll be like, I work in just a silly little social job and in social media and influence marketing job, right? And I don't say that in a sense of to undermine what I do. I say that to put perspective on my life and to be like, you know what? I could be a doctor in an office, or I could be a lawyer and like literally taking somebody out of a case that like could really change their life and posting a TikTok on the internet. Although that has so much worth, I need to have perspective, you know? And I think perspective is truly everything. Because of that, I am truly believing we should all junk journal. We should just like collect more things. I feel like this is that thing like everyone's saying at the moment, like the rise of going against AI. And I feel like stuff like this, where you are junk journaling and you're taking stuff from your natural life and you're just bringing them to a journal. I feel like we need to bring stuff back like that, and like just remember that like not everything has to be online, not everything has to be so quick. And that's nice, and that's fine, and that's like human to do. Guys, some outs, right? My outs are going to be quick, easy, simple, because I'm sure we all have them. My out is overthinking. My out is self-doubt. My out is anything that does not serve me right, okay? I think it's too silly or too bad to do. So stop overthinking your life. All decisions are reversible. If you move city and you hate it, you go back to the place you want to go. You move jobs, you hate it, you go to a new job. Nothing in life is permanent. And that is the whole purpose of like, why overthink? Why put yourself in stress that is not necessary? Laugh, love, never regret. Okay, guys? Another out I have is overconsumption, guys. I am a girly who likes to shop. Now, I don't think I am doing a haul every single week. I definitely know when there's a time and a place to shop. But I also feel like I said, with following my own trends earlier, I feel like things I want to start focusing on is like, do I need that? Because my closet is getting extremely full. I've moved into the city center. All my clothes are in my closet, and I'm like, okay, my closet's about to bust open because I have so much stuff. So like, let me look at my stuff and be like, do I truly need this? Do I need to buy more? Do I need to have these new pair of shoes? And like I said, I truly also believe that like you should treat yourself when you want. Like, don't be too frugal where you have like nothing you want and own, and like you don't have new clothes if you don't want it. Like, I'd want to treat myself, but also like realizing where there's like treating yourself and where there's overconsumption. And don't get me wrong, I am not like a sustainability queen. I'm not someone who shops at charity shops all the time and like shops on Vinted all the time, and I know that like I should be doing more for that part, but it comes in steps. So the first step for me is let's make less trips to Zara and more trips to the charity shop. Let's look through my closet and say, what do I really need to keep and what do I just want? And from there, it's like just balancing, and if stuff comes in, stuff goes out at the same time. Okay guys, my last out is going to be getting out the house. Now this seems so silly and so stupid, but I feel like getting out the house really changes your perspective on like being happy and like just walking around and being like, oh my god, we're in a world, instead of being crammed up in my little apartment in the city center and never going outside and being like terrified to go outside. There was a point that I was going on 10k walks every single day, and I'm not saying you need to be a 10k queen, but I'm just saying I feel like it's so good to get out the house, get moving, get like active. And I just want to do more conscious things that are like active outside, and not just like going outside. I mean like going to the Lake District, going for walks around mountains, like seeing stuff that makes the world so beautiful, and like so grateful that we're around it. So what I'm leaving in 2026 is staying in my bedroom. Let's say goodbye to that. Let's get that away and let's get out of the house, guys. Is the year of the horse, guys, and I am moving forward with intention, no urgency, no trend-led pieces of think content. I just want to be more aware of how I'm feeling, and that's why I feel like I'm not coming to you guys with loads of ins and outs. I feel like I want people to watch this and be aware that maybe they should join in and like be like, maybe we are consuming too many things that are making our opinions change, and it's fine for that to happen. Like, that is how we're evolving because of technology and everything. But let's be more conscious and aware of it moving forward. If you see me next week in the next trend, mind your business, but she's only trying. If you're coming with me this year for 2026, I am very glad you're here. Like I said at the beginning of the video, please like and subscribe. I am Anais. My next video will most likely be a vlog, but maybe it'll be one of these chatty talky videos as well. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.